What's going on, folks? You're watching The Hungry Handgunner. I'm Nick. After a few days of working, I am ready to play a little bit, and one of the things that you guys have, a couple of you have mentioned, is wanting to see more rimfire stuff. So we're going to be doing that, and also this will be the first Taurus I've had on the channel. This is the Taurus TX22, purchased in part with Patreon donations. Since YouTube has demonetized the channel, you guys are the way that I keep doing this and getting ammo and things like that, and it helps me out a great deal. So we are going to be putting the Taurus TX22 through its paces. I've got a 16 round mag loaded and one in the chamber, so let's see how she does. Alright, and last round, hold open, very neat. I think what we should do is let's dive down close and look at it, and then come back out and shoot some more. Alright, so what we have here is the firearm itself. There is no mag inserted, and the chamber is clear. Very lightweight gun, just going off what I can tell so far. It has a nice little finger groove here. The grip kind of feels like maybe worn sandpaper. Nothing too aggressive, but definitely feels like it's staying in your hand. Mag is a 16 round. It comes with two of those, and it feels like you would expect just a full size to compact size semi-auto handgun to feel, except very light. Your magazine release is located right here. It is kind of protected by the lines of the trigger guard, but not too bad to get to. Mags drop free. It does have last round slide hold open, and we have a section here on the barrel. This will actually unscrew. I didn't bring a wrench with me, but that unscrews, and then you can put an adapter that comes in the box, and then you have the extended threaded barrel for mounting whisper tubes and things like that on there. So very cool there. Other than that, cardboard box, lock, and documents in there as you would expect. We're not really too interested in that stuff. The frame is polymer, the slide is machined out of aluminum, and you have steel where it counts inside. We have 3-dot sights. The rear is adjustable for elevation and windage. You have 2 screws on the side here to do that. Not too shabby. Forward and rear cocking serrations, and a rail for lights, lasers, and tactical orangutans. If we go on, I was going to mention these little indents here on the frame. Seems to be a good place to index your finger and your support thumb. It's at least what I've been doing with it. Let's talk about the trigger. So again, the gun's clear. Trigger has just a little bit of take up, just right there. Some weight coming back, a little bit of grit. Then you get to a wall. Very crisp break, and then there's your reset. So that's it. Very nice trigger, very nice. And you guys know that I am not typically a Taurus fan, so I'm not blowing smoke up your hind ends with this. I actually am very impressed with that trigger, and am hoping I can give this a good review, because for the price point, which we'll talk about here after we shoot some more, this may be an awesome option. Alright, speaking of shooting more, let me load up these mags and let's have some fun. Alright guys, I'm not going to be shooting this very fast. I've got both mags loaded up and a fresh IDPA paper silhouette target. I think what I'm going to do first is just take slow fire and see what I get on center mass. Again, just kind of trying to group them, see what we get. Alright. The only downside to shooting something like a 22, I can't see the holes from here. So I feel like I was drifting around quite a bit doing that. Let's go take a look at the target and see for ourselves. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Give you guys a size reference. 10 yards, not great, but suffice it to say, could be a great plinking tool. Let's take the next mag. I'm going to try to put them in here from the same distance and see what we get. Alright, we're going to try to put them in the down zero ring in the head area and see what we get. Again, I feel like I'm drifting all over the place. I'm not sure if I am anticipating recoil that's simply not there, or just unused to a gun this light. And that's not me griping or trying to make excuses. It's a very weird feeling. Let's go see how we did on the target. Well, they did not all get down zero. So I'm going to say 1 for now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So about the same as the first group, a little bit left and maybe high on average, but yeah, again, for plinking and the first real day out with it, not too bad. Alright, got both mags loaded up. Yeah, they're still loaded up. I'm just using some cheap 40 grain lead round nose bulk blazer, I believe, so low end ammo. We'll see how it cycles and does with all that. Let's have some fun and see what we get. I think I missed a couple there. Yeah, love that trigger. Really like that trigger. Alright, so I don't normally do things from this angle, but if you look over my IDPA silhouette up on the hill, it's going to look kind of small. That is my steel silhouette. So as I have it paced off right now, we are exactly 60 yards away from it. So, Taurus TX22, we're going to see if we can actually hit it. There we go. Alright, hopefully you guys can see that okay. Some more long range shooting with the Taurus TX22. We are about 60 yards from the steel, I'll figure it out. He's up there on the hill, above the IDPA silhouette. The steel silhouette's up there. It's going to look kind of small on the screen. So, let's see if we can actually hit it. There we go. at it a few times anyway. Primarily on the channel, I tend to focus on handguns that can be used defensively or at least in center fire calibers. I don't do a whole lot of rimfire just because every time I pick up a 22 and start shooting it, I'm immediately having like these visions of 22 Plinkster saying, my son, no, leave that to me. So he is kind of the foremost guy on 22s, but I do enjoy shooting them. I don't have a whole lot of experience with 22 handguns. You guys know the only ones I own other than this one are the Walther P22 and the Heritage Rough Rider 22. So this was a welcome addition, something I've been looking at for a long time. Again, thanks to the Patreon guys, you helped make this happen. So far, and this is shooting bulk ammo other than, I think I ran 10 rounds of CCI Stingers through it. No malfunctions, no failures to feed, no failures to eject, no failures to fire. So I am under no illusions that that won't eventually happen. There will probably eventually be a failure to fire just by nature of rimfire ammo being what it is, and more to the point, the cheap rimfire ammo that I normally shoot. The price on this is going to be $250 to $300, somewhere in there. Sometimes they go up to $350 from what I've seen. They do have a FDE variant, and I did not get the FDE variant. Number one, they didn't have that one in stock, and number two, I don't really like the color of FDE they went with, but that's neither here nor there. I'm not going to give you guys a full review on it now. I will be shooting it more. I will definitely be shooting it more. I'm really looking forward to that. It seems to be good. All I did when I got it is put a couple drops of oil between the slide and the frame, and that's been it. It is showing some dirt, as you would expect from rimfire being dirty, but that's about it. There's a little bit of discoloration. Not sure how well you can see that there on the end of the slide, just from the muzzle flash, if you will. Yeah, so far so good. Pretty accurate, great trigger, super lightweight, and look forward to shooting it some more. So guys, this is pretty cool. First Taurus on the channel, and definitely the first 22 of this kind that I've had on the channel. So if you have one or any experience with one, drop a comment, let me know what you think. As always guys, stay safe, keep shooting. I'll see you next time.